skiers, I'm Jeff from skiessentials.com.
And I'm Bob. Happy Friday.
Welcome back to our Top 5 Fridays ski industry news videos. We missed a video last week because we were down in Boston for the Snowbound Expo. I had a great time.
Me too. And unfortunately, we lost our other chair, so we've got our new Merv Griffin set up here.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you addressed the obvious set changes. What's this? I bet that came from Boston.
That came from Boston?
Yeah, so there's a little piece of trash souvenir from the Snowbound Expo.
Yeah, no, that was great. That was really fun to see, like, people in live capacities.
No, that's the biggest thing I wanted to mention in this video is I know, like, a ton of you that watch Top 5 Fridays were there and came over and took the time to say hi and say that you were there because we asked you to be there in this video, and I just thought that was really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, I didn't have a single like negative interaction with anybody, so
No.
thanks.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it was fun. I wish we got to do things like that more often.
Yeah, you know, it's not like in our natural course of the job.
No.
You know, so that was like, it was different for not just us, but everyone that works here.
Totally.
We were very much out of our natural element.
Yeah, it's not like we work in a physical ski shop.
Right.
And having both worked in physical ski shops, sometimes you miss that interpersonal interaction.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was fun. Hopefully you caught our Candide video. It seems like a lot of people have watched it so far. I'm really excited about the skis, which probably isn't surprising because I generally get really excited about anything that is a twin tip. Excited to spend more time on them. Is it fair to say that I'm more excited than you to spend more time on them?
I would imagine your level of excitement is higher than mine.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I'm anti-excited.
The 101 might as well say J. I'm kidding. But no, I am very excited about those skis. And then there's, 22? There are 22 men's, we'll call them front side skis up here, ranging from 75 to 82 underfoot.
Yep.
Yeah, this will be the narrowest comparison yet. It's a good one.
Yeah, and a good mix of stuff too. You know, it's like you get to this narrow and you start to get like the narrow all mountain skis / wide front side skis, which is a really important delineation for a lot of skiers to kind of make peace with as to what they're looking for. I think that's a pretty good split to look at.
Yeah. And any comparison that has a Stance 80 and a Montero AX in it is going to be pretty interesting.
Right. Within the same millimeter width waists, we get very different things.
Yeah.
Which is always interesting.
Blaze 82 to Disruption 82 Ti.
Well, I think there's like...
They're pretty different.
There's like 8 82s.
They're all right behind me.
Yeah.
I got all the 82s. I think there are 9.
9?
See 9.
Probably could have had more.
Anyways, we've already spent too much time talking about that because we have to spend 2 hours talking about it next week.
Looking forward to it.
Me too. Anything else you have before we get into things? Oh, we did another women's comparison this week.
Yeah, you and
that
Emily
went up yesterday.
Yeah, that came out great.
Yeah. Yep. That was really fun. And we're going to try and do... oh, boy. I'm hesitant to say this. We're going to try, emphasis on try, to do 2 comparisons a week. Very likely a men's and a women's comparison. At least through the remainder of November and maybe 1 week into December, trying to kind of wrap up that series before Bob and I are busy with on-snow tasks, because then it gets challenging to produce those.
Right. Yeah.
These take a long time to put together.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I think that's all the housekeeping news. So we'll get right into the ski industry news. And Bob, I think, would you agree that it's a pretty slow week for ski industry news?
Seems light for like the beginning of the season, basically.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You would think that this is a heavy time for news. but
Yeah, I mean
maybe
the first one's relevant as always.
totally. So, anyways, first topic of the week, we have a new streaming platform as well as a new fantasy-esque game from our friends at the FIS organization. So this was recently announced. They're calling it FIS TV. And as far as I can tell, the way that this will work is if an event is not already being broadcasted in your country, you will be able to stream any and all events through FIS TV. Was that your understanding as well?
That's what I read.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see like really how it works. I think with any new streaming software, you often run into some kind of initial hurdles and issues, but yeah, fingers crossed that this will be great.
Yeah, and then the fantasy thing was interesting, I thought. Like, you play fantasy golf. Or, sorry,
Yeah.
you bet on golf.
Yes. Sure. Yeah, I think that's probably a more accurate way to
Does this seem like
describe that.
like a comparable setup where you choose your athletes and
Having not fully dove into it yet, I don't know.
yeah.
But yes, but seems less formal than I would say what I enjoy doing with golf and basketball and other things.
Yeah. I don't know, anything to make it more interesting, right?
Yeah.
I think that'll be a good addition.
I love that you brought up fantasy golf.
Yeah.
Pretty good at fantasy DraftKings golf picks. If anybody wants to have that conversation. So yeah, this will be interesting, and it's something that the FIS has been focusing on a couple of years now, year and a half. They've been attempting to create a better media experience, and I think both of these things are good steps forward.
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty rough in the past.
Yeah.
Any forward motion in this is going to be better than it was before.
Yep, I agree. So that's it for the first topic. I don't even know where to put this.
Put it over here.
Put it right there, and
Yeah.
I'm going to put it right there. Second topic of the week, kind of carrying forward the FIS, or at least competitive skiing theme. This is an interesting article. Ski Magazine kind of reported on records that Mikaela Shiffrin has not yet broken.
This poor kid. Hasn't she done enough? Do we really have to point out the non-accomplishments?
Yes,
I
apparently.
guess so.
Yeah.
All right.
It does feel like, not to point fingers at Ski Magazine, but are we kind of, this is a bit of a reach, right?
I think it's
Is this
I think
content?
it's I don't know, and it's so typical American too, to be
Yeah.
we need all the records. We need
Yeah.
to be first place in everything imaginable. I don't know. That's what I got from it.
It just seems a little bit too, I don't know, too analytical.
Right. I mean, you can just go as deep as you want and find a data or a stat
Yeah.
that's gonna
You know what?
either refute or back you up.
I could sit here for the next 24 hours and tell you records that Mikaela Shiffrin has not broken.
Yeah.
I'd probably start in the NBA. She's not even close to the NBA scoring record.
No, she is not.
Minutes played. I mean, where do we want to draw the line?
I don't know. I mean, she's tied with me for minutes played in the NBA.
Yeah, me too.
We're as good as Mikaela at something.
Yeah, right. She's got nothing on me for, her park skiing credentials are pretty laughable.
Right.
If we're really trying to point fingers at things that Mikaela Shiffrin hasn't done, how many X Games medals does she have?
Right.
Anyway, so she's one of the greatest athletes of all time. But she has not yet taken over the record for most overall World Cup titles.
That's the only legit one that I kind of read that I was like, all right, this is
Sure.
maybe
yeah.
one that she's got her sights set on.
Yeah, I think she does.
Yeah.
She has 5. Hersher has 8. So
Couple more years.
3 more years.
Yeah.
To be exact.
Yeah.
Or 4.
Or 4 to break.
And then the other one that I thought was interesting is World Cup podiums. She has 138. Stenmark has 155. That could happen this year.
And like,
In
that
theory,
one's all
that
right
could
too,
happen
because
this
it's like, it shows consistency.
Yep.
Like you're not just like win, middle of the pack.
Yep.
You're consistently up at the top.
Not like Ricky Bobby.
Right.
You're either first or last.
Right.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. Ricky, you could be second, you could be third, heck,
Yeah.
you could even be fourth. I've based my whole life on this. Do you want to talk more about Talladega Nights or just go to the third topic?
Third topic, please.
Okay. We got the first uphill only multi-pass. So I think if you asked me 5 years ago, I would not have guessed that would be a thing.
I mean, if you had asked me last week, I would have guessed it wasn't a thing.
I would have.
Yeah. A multi-pass, though?
Yeah, if you had asked me last week if we were going to have a multi-pass uphill or an uphill multi-pass, I think I probably would have said yes, because look at all the other crazy things that have happened.
And the things that people spend their money on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the uphill New England pass, it is $185. You can check in through an app whenever you're skiing at whenever you're touring at one of 12 participating resorts. Bob, I wrote them down. Are you interested?
I would love to hear them.
Berkshire East,
Okay.
Saddleback, Black Mountain of Maine, which notably has like a world-class cross-country center. I used to do a lot of racing there. Bromley, Dartmouth Skiway, Waterville Valley. That one's interesting. Some pretty good terrain at Waterville Valley.
Yep, good steeps.
I like that. Big Moose.
Maine?
I don't know where Big Moose is.
I think it's that one up in... We were looking at Moosehead Lake the other day.
Can someone tell me where Big Moose is?
I think it's up in Maine.
Someone else tell me. I don't know why.
Someone who absolutely knows.
Tenny Mountain, Whaleback, Snow Bowl, Mount Abram, and Bolton Valley. And Bolton Valley you only get 3.
You only get to go uphill 3 times?
Yes.
3 days or 3 times?
3 days.
Okay.
I don't know. Say that with hesitancy. But yeah, I believe, because, they've got a little bit more of an established, backcountry network. I can understand why they would limit it at Bolton Valley. Because that's much more, that's part of their business model.
Right.
More so than, I think, any of these other resorts.
That are probably looking at it from a liability standpoint as well as just a use of services.
Yeah. Yeah. But pretty interesting. Will you leave a comment if you're going to buy the uphill New England pass? Bob, are you going to comment?
I'm not going to buy one, so no.
Oh. Well, fair enough. And then fourth topic of the week, we got some updates, kind of a look at what, or more of a sense of what Silverton is going to look like under its new ownership. So this is something that we talked about recently, and I think the quickest summary is that not much will change. There had been talks about putting in that second lift. They're going to hold off on that second lift, and instead they're going to focus on, I think these are all good things here, employee housing, a more permanent base area structure, burritos and coffee, and toilets that flush. Which makes sense if you're investing in burritos and coffee.
I'm not going to argue with any of those upgrades in terms of of a needs list.
Totally. Burritos are really trendy.
They're easy to go and do things while you're eating your burrito.
What's up with burritos being combined with outdoor sports? Is that it? The convenience?
I think it's just the transportation value of the burrito.
It seems to be a business model that's shared by many.
Yeah. It's like why bananas are popular. It's like in its own little wrapper. Good energy.
I feel like bananas are popular because of the like combination of energy and like fiber.
Yeah, but they're just it's easy.
Okay,
That's why.
so burritos.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if you're a fan of Silverton, rest assured that it's going to be largely the same, except you will be able to eat a burrito
And flush your toilet.
and flush your toilet, which is great.
Yep.
And then we have our edits of the week to finish. So first up, we have The Black Country Journal, written by Mallory Duncan. This was very interesting, very well put together.
Yeah, and certainly different than kind of the normal
Yep. Wow.
jib scene edits that we have. So.
Way different.
Yeah.
And then the second edit of the week, you probably were listening to me watching this. We had The Last Gunners, story of Alta and the artillery avalanche mitigation. I don't remember the guy's name that just started shooting the gun. They had to like, get permission from the National Guard, and then he was like, yeah, I'm just going to shoot it.
Right. I'm just going to shoot it.
And then the National Guard was like, hey, good job.
Yep. It worked.
Keep doing that, which I thought was really interesting. And then lastly, we have Wind for Whistles from Jake McGough and Brady Perrin, who, as you may know, if you watch these Top 5 Fridays or if you follow this side of the sport, are not only known for working together, but known for some really creative projects together. And this is another good example.
And I like these ones that have like the old footage, like when they're kids.
Yeah,
Like I really like seeing that stuff.
it is cool watching somebody's progression.
Yeah.
Like Candide. There's some like old, young footage of Candide
Right.
kicking around in like few words.
Few words has a lot of that
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, and you can even, you can see it
Yep.
in these young skiers when they're just toddlers. There's something special about them.
Just balance. Balance
Yeah.
is such a innate thing.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's it. I'm going skiing this weekend.
Have fun.
Thanks.
You got everything all laid out and ready to go?
No.
All right. Game time decision?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. You just I'll put things in my truck.
It'll feel like you just did it like yesterday.
I mean, I was in Whistler like.
Yeah, but that's a much farther cry than like packing up your car and going on the
Well,
mountain.
that's why this feels so easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't have to like travel with a ski bag
Yeah.
and then like hike.
Take 4 lifts.
Wait, I do
well,
have-
you
I do
you
have
are going to have to do that at Killington.
I feel a lot like Whistler, actually. Some hiking and some downloading.
Yep.
I have some recent experience with that. So, yeah, I'll be in Killington this Sunday. If you're going to be in Killington this Sunday, look for me and yell and wave your pole or something. And then, in theory, Stowe should be opening a week from tomorrow.
Yeah, they haven't posted anything yet, but we'll see.
It's pretty white up there.
Yep, they've been having some good temps and
Yeah, we got some natural snowfall yesterday.
yep.
That is just about all melted down in the valley, but
You'll have that.
the mountain looked
Yeah.
pretty pasty
Yeah, it
driving in this morning. So, yeah, really excited. We'll be on snow really soon, and hopefully we have some on-snow content to share with you sooner than later. Bob, you got any like early season skis? You're just chomping at the bit to test and review?
Nope. I honestly haven't thought about it. Sorry.
That's fine. I can't really put you on the spot there.
I got nothing.
Yeah. Well, definitely, there are some.
Yeah,
Montero AS
right.
would be sweet.
Be a good early season ski for sure.
Yep. We skied it this past season, but I'd love to spend more time on that thing. Spitfire 80.
Yeah, that thing's awesome. I like that.
Where is that? Right
It's
behind
right
you?
behind me.
Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully we can get on some stuff like that early season, or maybe, who knows, maybe we'll have like a Thanksgiving powder day.
It's done it before.
It has.
Yep.
Yep. And then we'll ski wider stuff. So, anyways, hope you're going to have oh my gosh, I'm very tired. I should have addressed that at the beginning of this video, but we worked 11 days straight.
Everyone that was in Boston is still like, it's not drinking hungover. It's like working hungover.
Yeah.
It's a very
A little bit of like mental fog.
like jet lag style.
Yeah.
That's what
Pretty
it's
much
like.
exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
But pretty soon off to my Calcutta.
Nice.
It'll be a nice end to the week. So hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Hope you can get out on snow if you're able to. And we will talk to you next week.
Bye.